Let's go into Dresden, see what's going on. Give it a rest now. Actually, let's do Grey Bar stuff first. That'll probably be faster. You should be. Where is he? Other side. Hey, there we go.
Is that the commander who entered the lair of assassins unafraid, wreaking havoc and personally murdering everyone in sight? Why, yes, I think it is her. Well, beer is on me today, just like I promised.
Grey Bar greets you loudly, puffing up his pipe as usual. Thank you for remaining loyal to me. Wait,
it's
that's
just business, and... Oh. But perhaps you are right about that. I like you. I rarely say that to people, and almost never to my employers. But here we are.
The dwarf cuts off abruptly and goes silent for a while. He puffs at his pipe and lost in thought.
I enjoyed traveling with you, and I would have felt regret if you had died. Apparently our adventures together have made me overly sentimental.
Have you ever thought about what you're going to do when the war is over? Actually, just know that I think highly of you.
Same goes for you. I never regretted getting involved with you, even though the whole thing seemed like a utter failure at times.
He narrows his eyes and gives a thin smile. Have you ever thought about what you're going to do after this war is over?
They say that the Assassin's Guild of Evolutionira, of which I pride myself of being a member, has recently lost its leader. I, on the other hand, have been honing my demon-slaying skills to perfection over the past few months. When this whole thing with the world wound is over, I'll return there and try to become one of the aristocrats of Evolutionira. That is what they call themselves, if I remember correctly.
He stretches out lazily.
I will reside there in luxury, bathe in the gossip about my notorious misdeeds, and take assignments from the Crusaders at a hefty discount. If the demons are trying to occupy our Galarian, why shouldn't we mortals repay them by occupying a part of their realm?
Have you ever thought about quitting the assassination business?
Now?
You say you're surprised.
My career is booming at present. First, I have an opportunity to work with you and participate in a truly fascinating adventure, which is going to lift my reputation to new heights. Second, I've just joined a very formidable Assassin's Guild. There's a lot more for me to achieve as a professional, and I will only start thinking about retirement and the peaceful life of a commoner when I'm past my prime. Anyway, fortune doesn't favor those who think too much about tomorrow instead of living in the present. Right now, I'm fighting the world wound under your command. As for what happens next, we'll just have to see.
You have a daughter?
Yes, my little Mora. Do you think she would want to see me again after all these years? What would she think of me if I told her how I'd been earning my bread all this time? That I left her to do this kind of work? I'm afraid to hear the answers. I only hope that she will be able to forgive me if I ever get the chance to see her again.
could become more than a hired
Now
killer.
I am going to tell you a very important secret. You must not disclose it to anyone, no matter the circumstances. I think the simple truth is that I love my job.
All right.
Yes, I suppose I have the spirit of a killer, but there's nothing I can do about that. Perhaps I'll even kill you too, if you tell any of my potential employers what I just told you.
He puffs at his pipe. You have to, honestly, you need to make the decision yourself.
Well then, it's all settled. All hail me, the fearsome leader of the Assassin's Guild from the depths of the abyss.
He looks at you seriously. More
You know,
seriously.
I've never tried to tell anyone which path in life they must choose. Sure, I'm always happy to show the way to the realm of Pharasma, but that's an exception. Thank you for not giving me any orders, or pushing me to make a certain choice. An attitude like that is a very rare thing in our world, and I appreciate it greatly.
I'm glad we had this talk.
You know, Commander,
He looks down,
You
and
know-
raises his head and looks at you.
I've always thought that I was a loner by nature. I don't like people. I don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about me. And that's how it's always been, until I met you. Are an exception to all the rules. It is completely wrong for a hired blade to have any kind of personal affection for a client. But I do. Whatever lies ahead, I will never regret going on that dragon hunting mission with you. Surprised to hear such words from an assassin, Commander.
Graybar's face is bright red. He smooths down his beard, takes a long draw from his pipe, and gives a deep sigh as he exhales a thick cloud of smoke. Finally, he regains his composure and continues on in a more normal tone. Can I expect more attempts on my life?
Baphomet won't stop there, of course, but he no longer has weapons like Horsala's Assassin's Guild at his command. And the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are no match for them. I don't think you need to be wary of any more attacks.
Have you ever been tempted to betray me?
Well, maybe a little, perhaps. But I never violate the terms of my contracts. Justice, villainy, loyalty, treachery, all these words carry no meaning for me anymore. But my reputation, for that, I will put my life on the line.
You know what? I'm glad you made the decision that you did. He bows his head respectfully as he puffs at his pipe. I have nothing else to say.
In that case, let this story become a good memory of how we cheated death itself.
Fair. That's freeboard done.
Always watch your back.
Let's go, mirror. Anyone new? Sorry. Jewelry, Weaver, Thomas, Oren, here. No, we haven't talked to Kanom in a while, I don't think. Alright, let's go. Arsenal? Knight Commander, a group of adventurers claim that a new portal to the Abyss has recently opened in the world wound, and yet another demon lord is about to invade Galarian. I have prepared a detailed report on their case, but I thought you might want to ask them some questions. Examine them. Rick, oh, oh. Okay. This is from other DLCs, which I have done. And the outcome I did, spoiler, well, not much. My main person at the end of I don't remember the second part of the story. This it was two DLCs for the story with Rick Carth and I don't remember the other one's name. But at the end, I sacrificed my person for everybody else. So my person is gone. Let's see. From behind Arisino's back, a Shirley tiefling with thick stubble gives you a sullen look. His lips are pressed into a thin line, and his weary gaze combines bitterness and barely concealed impatience. Sindri, that's the other one. Yeah. A gaunt gnome picks restlessly at his robes. Disobedient strands of brightly colored hair peek out from under the wide brim of his hat, whose roots seem to have gone completely gray. Did he always have? Oh, my boy. And Penta. A slender girl stands aside from her companions, more closely resembling a doll than a living person. At first glance, her face seems emotionless, but her resolute expression belies that impression and leaves you in no doubt that she has something to say. Tell me about this portal. I'll tell you everything. The gnome takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. By a strange twist of fate, we learned that eons ago, an ancient demon lord named Sithud shattered his soul into shards. Now he wishes to retrieve them in order to regain his strength with the view of moving to a cozy new residence someplace somewhere on Galarian. We also learned that it is possible to collect these shards and turn their powers against their creator. The search for those shards brought us to the most unexpected places. At one point, we met an angel Serenray who told us of a ritual to stop Sithud for good. Eager to destroy the demon lord, we offered him our assistance. The gnome stutters. Overwhelmed by conflicting emotion, it's clear their journey was harrowing. The ritual weakened Sithud, but the angel had to give up his life to finish it. One of our friends, yes, the main hero, Lord of Nothing was the second. The main hero and the leader of the squad sacrificed themselves to finish the ritual successfully. One of our friends fell with him. Our leader, the one who had been our inspiration from the very beginning, the gnome's voice breaks. The girl places a slender hand on the gnome's shoulder before addressing you. We lost an ally and a friend, but their selfless sacrifice allows us to push Sithud back for a while. He is still there, waiting for a chance to break out of his frozen prison. If someone equal in strength does not stop him before that happens, thank you. I will deal with this demon lord and his portal personally. Thank you for hearing our plea, Commander. I regret that I cannot assist you in finishing what we started, but I fear I may be more burdened than asset in my current state. Until recently, the Dark Legion of Sithud had been long forgotten. Let it be forgotten again. We've done all we can, Commander. Now it's up to you. If he gets free, there'll be no life left anywhere on Galarian. That's right. We've been through so much to reach you. You mustn't let that frozen monster crawl out of his hole. You're the only hope now for all of Galarian. I will complete a detailed report on this visit and mark the location of the portal on your map, Commander. Arsenal gives a short bow. All right. You ready now? Not. Yeah, you don't have anything else. Save. Let's rest. You know what? He deserves the bird. He can just help. Scroll. There we go. Let's do mind blank communal. Let's change this. Yeah. Rest.
Why'd you even bother doing the jobs you're hired for? Just take the money and go to ground for a while. And if you're found, just kill them all. You're a scary fella. You could handle it. If I was a bounty hunter, that's what I'd do.
Something tells me you won't die of natural causes, friend.
I can, yeah. Because when was there a number here? All right, back to the table. Where are you? Let's do this. Will be soul sharing. Where are they? Ooh, it's two. Let's do. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can actually just do this. Row one. There we go. Just to have it. Take one out. Event. Gonzalez defending. No rank up development. Leadership. Gonzalez. Kalani. And then let's see what I want. We need to do this. Because we need to bring up the military. 81872. Let's actually do the search. I may regret it, but it's fine. Oh, what are you, raiders? Paladins, conscripts, slingers, legionnaires. Let's move people around. That brought us to, what's that? 83008. Ugh. I'm debating leaving the shield bearers for. Wait, let's do this first. No. And then I don't know who's where. Swingers? Social? No. Embers? No. You're here. Okay. Hmm. Find. I'm moving you. Okay. Do I want to bring? Do I want to bring Obert? Obert does go down a lot, but technically he gets targeted a lot. Outside. Gate. Um. Let's just see. Doesn't hurt. I did see there was a new location here. Portal to the Abyss. So we need to do that. We need to go back to Torrented Lives. No, wrong one. We need to go to Earl's Lab. Final Veil. You know what? Let's teleport. Current speed. Let's go. That's annoying. Sela. Sela.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Actually, on the map, I said I was going to start doing this for the randoms. So let's do this.
They don't know how fragile they are.
Out of my sight!
That was quick.
Into the fray!
Okay.
I do things my way.
All right.
Careful now.
Let's just see what's here. You know, I'm pretty sure there's nothing here.
That's easy.
Oh no, at least they don't have the name yet. All right, yep, do it. What is this? Masquerade Festival. There is news from Canaris about an upcoming festival. Arsenal is ready to report. Arsenal is ready to report. I like Arsenal. Deal with the Thiefling. The commander can perform a favor for an influential succubi by transporting her to a Thiefling hideout in Ravistan. The Thieflings will ensure that she stays safe and comfortable, and they can find a way to benefit from having such a powerful ally. They will remember to thank the commander for it. Oh, okay. I'll have to do it on the map. Okay. So share. Where are they? Let's see. Oh, that's not good. There's a 10. Um, where's the... Oh, you won't make it. Second chance. Taking you guys off. Putting you guys in. Okay. Let's try to send you back. Fine. Alrighty. You can deal with them. Eh. You know what? Actually, let's have you deal with the 10. Demon Breakers. Save. Let's see. Ooh, this actually may not be too bad because if we do this, Firestorm. Wow, let's go. That was worth it. Did not expect that though. Once upon a time, an altar of a dragon god Apsu stood atop this high mountain. His noble children used to protect this place of power from demons, but the corruption of the world womb devoured their bodies and minds, turning them into undead monsters. However, even having lost their sanity, they never harmed the sacred altar energy. Oh, you leveled, my guy. I do like the master of maneuver. Oh, let's see. Inspiration. Spellcraft. Oh, that's freaking cool. Intimidation. Oh, spellcraft. Oh, he gets all freaking lightning. Oh, +4 is crazy. But I want that extra. Mainly because... Oh, I moved them up, didn't I? Oh, either way, I don't want you guys. I think I want the witch. Actually, wait. Demon Breakers. You have the clerics. You have honor guards. Let's give you the paladins. Alright. Yeah, you can't go that far. It's fine. Let's go. It's fine. Okay. They're gonna make it here. The mammoth lords, aren't they? Ugh. But technically we can move them up. Which is gonna it's 18 freaking days. You know what? Let's do this. Nope, not there yet. Let's rest. Ooh, oh yeah, I took everyone off. Camouflage. Second. Actually. No, yeah. Alchemy. We don't have anyone that can do this right now. Will you help? Huh. Sure. Name is fine. Actually, no. Yep. Let's go. I've heard that human mothers love their children unconditionally and absolutely. Was your mother like that? Consider this a free lesson in Galarian etiquette. We do not speak of other people's dead mothers unless we are sure our interlocutor will welcome it. Okay. So share. Pursue. Pursue. I think we have 3 days when it gets before, so we may be okay. Ooh, all 40. Oh, you guys are amazing. Just taking them. You guys are. Oh, that may be way too many art. Oh, that's not good. This is a whole archer unit, like ranged unit. Huh. Didn't realize that. Yeah, yeah. Let's go back. Because, ooh, you leveled. You have magic channeling, energy recovery. As if it has a +5 bonus to power. You do have Cure, but that's Divine. Scorching Ray, Arcane, Arcane, and Divine. It's weird. Fireball's Arcane. I don't even know if I used it, because I never remember if she has it. Arcane magic. Let's go. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just keep you. Wrong one. Embers. You should go to second. Nope. Cleansing embers. Who is? Oh man. Slowly adding up. And then um it's not good. It's yeah. There we go. Made it just in time. Still 9, that's fine. No yellow. Let's go here. Okay. Need 12. Oh yeah. What is this? Oh, the relic. Called those autos. The craftsmen of the Crusade are asking for the cursed bar's vocal cords so they can place them in a relic that will honor his memory. Now all that is left to decide is what kind of item. An amulet? A lyre? Huh? Who can use that? Because I'm curious. Let's see. One of the artisans put Princess's vocal cords inside a secret compartment on the body of a new lyre in remembrance of the great talent. Oh, that's so annoying. Maybe that's fine. Let's do this, because why not? Wait, did I not buy? Are you serious? Did I buy the wrong thing? Mainly because they're available. Um, who has golden legionnaires? Do I not have any? Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah. Okay. Green slab.
Precisely.
I'm gonna, in my mind, say we shouldn't have to buff. Not really. Laboratory. Story of the Great Sorcery. I don't remember. I remember the sutra one. Let's do the key. Huh. What? What? Empty memories. See? Key to where though? Explore the mysterious place? Explore what? I don't trust this. Nope. Let's go left. Actually, this is all the way wrong. Aaron. Huh.
A person can be in possession of the greatest treasure and never understand its worth. A person can live the happiest days of their life and not know that it will come to an end.
Okay. Aha. Is that a crib?
Everything has a price.
The greatest crack is creaking as if it is quietly humming a tune. It is empty. A flower that clearly was picked somewhere in the forest, then diligently but clumsily plotted. A child's drawing depicting various magical beasts in a second, more assured hand that clearly belongs to an adult. There are annotations about wingspans, diet, and other details. The wooden horse is worn around the area where the rider would sit. There's a child here. Old map. This map seems to depict the region of Socorus before the opening of the wound. It has roads, rivers, and bridges marked on it, as well as numerous notes such as Hunter spotted in spring, avoid. Guards caught a witch on 3 Rova, nothing suspicious since. And High Road, groups often move to and from threshold, avoid.
Always watch your back.
Notes from the map. The handwriting in this note is very similar to that of the pages of the Lexicon of Paradox. I knew you would get through the lock, so I hid the wand of teleportation elsewhere. I thought we agreed no excursions to the outside world until after your transmutation lesson. Well, a handwritten and artificially illustrated textbook on magic. The margins are filled with doodles clearly done out of boredom. What is happening here? Vial of magical formula? For summoning. Wait, where's the other weird stuff we have? Where is it? Here. We'll come back to the left. Does it stay? Let's go to the right. Let's save it. Oh, fine. Let's go in the freaking portal. All right. Ooh, save.
Careful now. That's easy.
Nothing there. Always do a perimeter sweep. The key on this door is surrounded by magical symbols. It seems that only a special key can open it.
When planting a seedling, give it soil, space, and moisture. Nothing can grow in cramped captivity.
What is happening? Say whatever. Experiment. I'm in Mom's lab, messing around with reagents. Mom? The circle is almost ready. I think I just need to place the vial with the summoning formula here. Let's see what happens. This is going to be fun. Oh boy, you're playing with summoning. Are you serious?
By the darkness.
You aren't ready for this? Crap. Let's just do and then let's move. Oh, that's annoying. That's fine though. Can't charge. Yeah, you have to move regardless.
I will resist.
Of course you can't. Alright.
Cover me. Feel that?
Almost dropped them. Ooh. Mom, I know you're watching. You would never leave me in danger, would you? But you let me learn things, try things. Oh, thank you, Mom. But one day I will sneak out without you noticing and do everything my way. Did he get caught as a witch or something? Let's just do basic.
The world's not ending just yet.
Bless. Wait. Bless. And a true. Good enough. At least for right now with the old.
Precisely.
We need a key. Really, what do you have going on? Where is the area with the key? The area that needed the key. The long, is this it? This is it. What? Oh, we didn't pick up something? Oh, sure.
That's easy.
Huh? That didn't go off. Questions, questions. What is it to be done with vanquished foes? What is it to be done with treacherous friends? I know the answer to these and to many more questions. Prison? Denunciation? I beg you to inform the first hunter and the high interrogator that the prisoner Arula Vorlich is covertly preparing a ritual of unthinkable scale. If she's not stopped, the consequences will be devastating. I beseech you to be prudent. Prisoner Opum. Huh.
Precisely.
Who are you? I'll deal with you later. Let's do this first. Codex of Hunters of Threshold. The code of the hunters of Threshold. I am a hunter of Threshold, the best among the best. I am the keeper of Socorus, its protector against the corruption and machinations and power sinful and poisoned. I feel the gaze of the ancestors and the gods upon me. I will follow the trail of any beast, be it demon, hag, witch, or rogue mage. I will root them out in any land, in any pit, in any den. Those who surrender, I will imprison. Those who resist, I will slay without hesitation. There is nothing I will not do to compel the corruption, for I am all that stands between the land and its people and horrifying calamities. I am a hunter of Threshold. Okay. There was something here. Interrogation record. The prisoner was asked 3 questions. What was the source of her sinful power? Who taught her the craft? And what deeds was she intended to pursue by using it? Having not received an answer, the interrogator called first for the use of simple means of loosening a criminal's tongue, or for the most intricate tools to be kept in clear view also, for the purpose of intimidation. When these measures failed to produce results? Huh. So is Arilu the mother or the child? Kind of looks like a guy, but Setri Devimai. The ghost standing before you used to be a tall man, built like a warrior, but death has twisted his features and bent his back. His eye sockets are empty, his body mutilated, and his face a mask of insanity. Forgiveness. I beg forgiveness. Nobody else should suffer for what I've done. I had to protect the people of Socorus. I killed. Who are you? Only half of our unit returned. A nasty fight. We thought the witch would be alone. I didn't know. I killed, but I had no idea who I was killing. What are you seeking forgiveness for? Socorus, blessed by the gods. Socorus, I was supposed to protect you. For you, I fought unholy sorcerers, witches, and all the others who tainted the sanctity of magic. I defended you. I did what I had to do. I killed because I had to. Why? What did I do wrong? Oh, did you kill her child? What are you talking about? Only half of our unit returned. Okay, you're insane. As if awakened by your voice, the ghost raises his head and speaks in an assertive tone of someone accustomed to giving orders. I am Sentry Devamai of the Foundlast clan, the first hunter of Threshold, protector of Socorus. I am the witch's nemesis, the best hunter of my land. I received an order to capture the witch Arulu Vorlech and carried out that order. I brought her to Threshold as a prisoner. I killed the witch's accomplice. I killed her. You've been stuck in this world for far too long. Let go of your past and go to face Erasmus' judgment. You forgive me? Freedom. Just make better choices. The ghost whispers, then he utters a deep sigh and slowly vanishes in thin air. What is happening here? What is a real story? And apparently everything falls back to Threshold. Which makes sense, I guess, on why it will be our last stop. Opan. Thick smoke rises from the brazier before you. In its curling haze, you see a pale, haggard face with a bleeding spiral carved into its forehead. Who disturbs my restless vigil? A friend? A foe? It doesn't matter. I haven't spoken with anyone in so long. I'd be happy to hear the sound of any living voice. Who are you? In life, my name was Opan, and I was a talented spellcaster, one of the most powerful in the land of Socorus. I also was the most arrogant. I believed that I could always escape from the hunters of Threshold and that my talent would never fail me. What a hollow, misguided belief. The hunters eventually caught me and locked me in this cursed prison, and I died within its walls. Now I am here, bound to this brazier for all eternity, in a place that looks like the cell where I spent 10 years of my life and died. Why are you here? I'm here because I angered Arilu Verlish. I reported on her. I told the guards about the ritual she was working on, but in the end, it didn't save anyone, neither myself nor Socorus. I've seen the letter of denunciation signed by you. Yes, the ghost whispered. Yes, I informed on her. I told the guards about the ritual she was working on. I tried to prevent the inevitable, but it was too late. So you knew Arilu before she opened the wound? Yes, I did know her. We were both prisoners of Threshold, she and I. Arilu, longing and anger rose in the ghost's voice at the same time. If you have any questions for me, ask away. Why were you in prison in Threshold's fortress? That was the fate that awaited any Socorrian who delved too deeply into arcane magic. People of my land used to follow the green faith of druids and healed the prayers of priests. Power gained not from nature or deity was considered tainted and provoked suspicion. Just one wrong step and you found yourself behind bars. That's what happened to me, to Arilu, and to others. Why does it always happen? Good people worship good guys, do the best they can, and because of that, they fall right into the demon's clutches. I know the answer to your question all too well, unfortunately. Don't blame people or gods. Demons are masters of their craft. They can turn even the best things evil. I know that good can be turned to evil. I've seen it with my own eyes, but I still don't understand why. How can something like this happen? I guess pure goodness does not exist anywhere in the entire multiverse. Not even in heaven or Elysium. After all, there have been cases where good guys turned evil, but this also means that any evil contains a particle of good inside. If any righteous person can fall, Succubus smiled sadly, then any monster can mend their ways. What can you tell me about Arilu? She was incredible. You hear a strange mixture of yearning, bitterness, and anger in the ghost's voice. The most powerful witch I've ever met. The other Threshold prisoners and I, we all saw hope in her. She didn't even notice us in the first days of her imprisonment. When she was dragged to the cell, she was wounded on the brink of exhaustion. The wild dark hair, that pale face, I remember it as if it were yesterday. There were rumors that she killed half of the Huntress party sent to capture her, but those who survived managed to take her alive and bring her to Threshold. There were also rumors that Arilu was not alone when they were chasing her, that the hunters killed someone very important to her, but she never ever mentioned it. She didn't say a single word. The guards were afraid of her. Other prisoners could go for a walk. They were even allowed to work in the labs under the supervision of druids and priests, but not her. They kept her in seclusion for the first few months, interrogating her constantly, trying to find out about the research she conducted and what kind of dark magic she wielded. But gradually, they loosened their grip. The guards convinced themselves that she had lost all hope, that every spark of resistance in her soul had been extinguished. They couldn't have been more wrong. Then again, I was mistaken too in exactly the same way. When she was finally allowed to see other prisoners, I began spending a lot of time with her, driven by curiosity and compassion. And I sensed absolutely nothing in her. No anger, no hunger, no revenge. She was focused and calm. Only on rare occasions did I glimpse something in her eyes, something that I could only compare to the dark waters of an ocean before a calm. That was Arilu as I knew her, until that final moment when she unleashed the abyss on our world. Do you know that she was going to open the world wound? The world wound, that's what you call it? A good name. No, I didn't know that for sure. I could only guess. Several other mages and I, we helped her prepare the ritual. We thought we were just going to open a portal and escape from that cursed prison. It took us a while to realize the frightening scale of what Arilu was preparing to do, and even those of us who suspected chose to remain silent. Our thirst for freedom was stronger than our fear. I was the only one who did not blindly go along with it. I craved freedom, and I considered Arilu a friend, but I loved Socorus more. I realized that Arilu would never abandon her plan, so I wrote a letter of denunciation and secretly passed it to the Threshold guards. But it didn't do much good. Neither the guards nor I could stop her, and I witnessed the horrible split. Threshold opened, and then Arilu punished me for betraying her. I would think that Rachel would actually have something to say around for this part. If you used to help Arula with her work, then you must know about a lot about rifts. Not as much as she does. Otherwise, I would have understood what she had in mind much earlier. But I can share what little I do know. In magic, similar things are often drawn to each other. To make supernatural powers work as intended, there must be an exemplar for them to follow. In the case of the archrift that Arula was planning to create, this exemplar had to be a living soul. We mortals are flesh and blood connected to the material plane. By binding our souls with the essence of another plane, this plane can be driven closer to our own, can be drawn closer to our own. And if it is done in the location where a fold of reality already exists, the task becomes much simpler. Is opening rifts really so easy? Just stitch a soul with some planar essence? If it were easy, Galarian would have already been scarred by hundreds of rifts like the one Arulu created. No, it is a highly complicated process requiring immense magical power and knowledge. There are only a few spellcasters in this world capable of inventing and performing such a ritual. There are some other limitations. The main one is this: the ritual will not work with just any extra planar essence. It must be a fragment of a soul that belonged to a creature of great power. As you no doubt understand, obtaining such a fragment is not an easy task. However, Arilu managed to find a way to bypass this limitation. She used crystallized steaming lard blood to reinforce the essence. I'm not trying to say that kind of blood, Nahedrian crystals as they're called, was so easily to obtain. How do you know the word for Nahedrian crystals but don't know world wound? But Arilu has already required one such crystal somewhere, and she could summon it to herself. Oh, never mind. Without alerting her guards. After a pause, goes on. I began to have doubts. After I learned that she was going to use her own soul to complete the ritual, how could anyone bring themselves to do something like that? The soul is sacred. The soul is sacrosanct. You cannot pour something into your soul and remain unchanged. I believed that Arilu was ready to sacrifice herself for the sake of freedom for all. But the more I thought about it, the more strange things I noticed in her words and in the details of the ritual to come. And then I found out about the crystal and understood precisely which plane's existence she was planning to use, and where the road she intended to open would lead. That was the last straw for me. Okay. How can I help you? I don't know for sure, but huh. Wait, I am bound by a powerful spell and my own uneasy conscience. Both are keeping my soul from going down the path that all souls must follow. But you can try and smash this brazier. Perhaps it will set me free or kill me. There's something else I want to ask you about first. Alright, ask away. Having a chance to speak again, to hear another response to my words is a joy of joys. Show the ring of summoning. This ring used to belong to you, didn't it? Yes, this is my ring. It's been so long since I felt its cool embrace around my finger. Century Devonmai's wolf took it, along with the chunk of my flesh. They repaired it. I'm glad. So you wanted to start a rebellion in Securus? Yes, I did. I didn't want violence, but I guess I knew from the start that it was unavoidable. I just wanted to make everyone admit that we were people too. I wanted them to stop hunting us down and imprisoning us, but greater changes never come without bloodshed. Aurelia received your letter calling for rebellion. If only I had known back then what Aurelia would do. I would have declared her my enemy, not the elders of Securus. Her crimes are 100 times more serious. Although both stem from the same place, from the violence and anger that our kinfolk use against those who practice arcane magic. It was Securus' own poison that led to downfall. Guff stayed, if not for your bleeding heart? Yes, people always said I was too sentimental to be a rebel, but without compassion, how could we be any different from our enemies? One from the evil monster we have accused of being. Yes, I was caught like a fool, but I have nothing to be ashamed of. I actually like him. You must have known that I would never use my ring for evil purposes. Although it is capable of doing terrible things, I ask you to do likewise. I decided what to do. Farewell, Opal. You deserve to rest in peace. Smash the brazier. Thank you. I don't know what lies ahead of me, the afterlife or oblivion, but either way, thank you. anything else here? No. What was the... Who has the ring of summoning? Oh, it's on somebody. Who is it on? It would be on you. We found it in Dresden. Interesting. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Alright. Let's go further down. I'm guessing this for kids
Always watch your back.
that they killed while trying to apprehend her, which started everything. She was fine in isolation, it seems like. But she kind of stuck.
There are questions that are better left unasked. There are memories that ought to rouse a storm in your soul. But instead, you look into them and see nothing but emptiness. Unknowing is the worst punishment. Knowing, on the other hand, knowing is eternal, unabated pain. Hello.
The image of Irulu projected by the magical device raises her head and looks into your eyes. There's no doubt that this time it's not a recording of another one of it is not a recording of another one of her experiments. You wanted me to end up here, didn't you? That's why you led me to find the crystal.
Yes, I did. But I did not drag you here by force. I have never done that. I could give you a hint, prompt you, but never force you. You asked me a question and I answered. Now answer mine. When you were there, standing near the crib inside my ruined home, what did you feel?
Honestly, curiosity. But sadness.
So be it. So be it.
Oh, I want to actually. You know what? I'm gonna do the one that that's closest to what I think. Well, yeah, the closest to the mystery one. I think that's the one I need to do. That I want to do. And that's the only one close to the option of curiosity.
Always watch
Oh, I
your
didn't.
back.
Oh, wow. That's fine. Go. Oh. Let's see. Let's actually do the one I want to do. But not the one I want to do the sadness one, but the one that.
There are questions. Hello.
Saying
Yes, you asked me a question
closeness
and I
to
answered.
mystery.
Now answer. So be it. So be it.
Why did you show me all that? You're past the prison. You want me to pity you? Oh, I don't know if I want to say that. Where are you now?
I am where everything began. Threshold. Do not worry, I will not flee when you come here, not again. You will come, won't you? One of us must burn, so that the other may live, and the wound may be eliminated. I have another question for you. The hunter from Threshold. His ghost was imprisoned here. Why did you do what you did to him?
His guilt is indisputable, but he had already suffered enough.
I see.
Her face is blank.
It was not I who killed him, made him a ghost, and imprisoned him here. He took his own life, and his guilty conscience did the rest. And yet he asked you for forgiveness. That is odd. It makes no sense.
It doesn't. Why did you show me all that? You're past the prison? You want me to pity you?
Pity? Me?
Her face
I did
twisted
not
anger.
throw the country that betrayed me into the demon's maw in order to be pitied. I did not do it even for revenge. I simply made a promise.
Everyone needs to be pitied sometimes. People who say they don't want it seem to need it more than anyone else. Maybe if someone pitied you back then, 100 years ago, there wouldn't be a world wound, or a demon invasion, or any other horrible things.
I really love Ember, but sometimes she just doesn't read the room.
Indeed. I was the fearsome witch Threshold's hunters were after. I began studying rifts and soul-changing forces long before they knocked on my door. I had no intention of applying such knowledge at the time, but some temptations are nigh onto impossible to resist.
Her voice is
And
calm.
one more thing I'd like to ask you. Why did you do what you did to that little traitor, Opon?
I did feel pity for him because he did what he thought was right. And I really don't think he deserved death.
He stabbed me in the back. But I didn't punish him for that, oh no. He was punished for lacking the courage to fight for his own freedom, and for choosing to grovel before his executioners. Now he is an eternal prisoner. What could be more appropriate? It is so odd to realize that I once cared about so many things. That ideas like justice and revenge used to mean something.
A subtle furrow appears on her brow. I have nothing more to discuss with you.
Farewell then. Threshold awaits.
I don't want to break it. I don't want to do that either. I want to figure out this freaking... Are you serious? Let's save. So we can't go back to that grassy place? You can't find whatever the key was? That's annoying. Is there a door here or something? That's annoying.
On your toes. That's easy.
Where is Sutra? Say whatever experiment. Finally, that's right. At last I can try something serious. There we go. Teach her spellcasting, which you will be brought to threshold to stand trial. Blade of the sun. I won't leave it like this. Do you hear me? I promise. I promise. She's trying to finish their ritual. Daughter? Wait, what? What in the... A fur on the ground that looks like a wound. Heat from strange undying clothes spilled out of the opening. Are we? When you find yourself next to a strange wound like fur in the ground, you feel a chill come over you. Why did we fall?
Everything has a price. I do things my way.
Not evident. Going back in. Where is it? That's not it. Where did it go? Not that. Key. Where is... No. This is companions. Empty memory. Yeah, they killed our daughter.
Precisely.
Huh, we can go back. Interesting. That's freaking annoying.
Always watch your back.
Did I miss something else in here? I don't think I did. No.
That's easy.
What if we put... That's freaking annoying.
Precisely.
What if we... wait. Let's go back. What if we put... For summoning here. Let's go.
They are the darkness.
Annoying, but it happened.
Cover me.
Oh, what was that? What rank are you? Oh, you guys are... Oh, I didn't realize that. That's annoying. Yeah, you guys were under a lot. Let's do Mark. They under a little. On the first. Oh, I hate that so much. That's my...
I will resist.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's annoying. Let's go.
Stab their backs. This
Oh,
is our chance
wow. Not good. At all. Let's do this move, actually. Let's again. And then annoying. Overwhelming presence.
No glory without risk.
I don't have any really good innervation. I don't have any good buffs on one level or something. Let's do another quicken. Innervation 3 level. Next.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, let's freaking go. Oh, what is happening? Let's do this. Not bad. Let's go in here and then. That's annoying. Hellfire. And
Desna, guide my hand.
oh, never mind. Oh, Who had the dealer? So let's do a heal. And then one more. We barely use it. And we're not gonna make the bone heal without a rest, or we have to rest anyway. Well, without resting. What is happening? I don't know what was that? That's really annoying.
Make your peace.
101 Asilo. Oh, that shield is wrecking us. Legit wrecking us. Bypass that. We're going to kill Avu. Not you, my guy. And then, how is that a swift? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Let's just,
Into the fray!
you have something. And then, so freaking slow.
I will resist.
Alright, let's do this. Abu. That didn't do everything. That's good enough. Okay.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Actually, Avu. You know what?
No reason to pause.
Excuse me.
Rules
Let's do
are
this.
made to be broken.
And let's heal Sila.
Rely on me.
Oh, save. Okay. We can't do anything else? I hope that wasn't a mistake.
Always watch your back.
Maybe there's something I legit missed, even though I highly doubt it. No perception check, but that is clear. What is the name of this? What's the rules lab? Oh, we can't go there. Alright, we need to get to Bone Hills, Final Veil, the food. We have the mask stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's for the dance of the one of the DLCs. Let's do this for now. Can I? I don't think I can. We can see who make it there. Actually, no. I'm gonna stick with what I said everyone's stuff is gonna be. Okay. It's not bad. It's just how do we get here? It has to be from this side, maybe? I have no clue. But yeah, let's do this here. When we come back, we'll try to finish off these stuff. Finish this finally, hopefully. Well, if Boneville, it has to happen. That's the only place we have left before DLC. And figure out how to use. I hope that didn't knock us out of something though. Full container, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 2/3 full container. It's just weird. Alright, but thank you everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic time and see you soon.